My name is Jamin, I'm your first friend in Alaska, and today we're going to be featuring a property on the Unappreciated Alaska Home Series over on 14009 West Big Lake Road. This property is incredible. It's about 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, about 4,900 square feet. It has an extra kind of a guest cabin on the property. It's really close to conveniences and everything like that you're going to find in Big Lake and Wasilla and everything. But really the thing that stands out to me about this property is it is lakefront, and it's a lake that's large enough that you can actually go do stuff on it, and it is just something to be held on the inside. There's luxury all the way throughout, and looking forward to showing it to y'all. Yeah, you know how this works. We'll go ahead and do the walkthrough. We'll go ahead and recap everything at the studio. As always, if you'd like to reach out and have more questions about this property, contact me on my website. Link for that is in the description section down below. But let's go and go check this property out, and I'll see you back in the studio. All right, we're back here in the studio, so let's go ahead and give you the pros and cons now that you've had a chance to kind of see the property as best we can through video. Okay, first off, I'm going to say in the pro column, like, it was built in 2024 and everything it's pretty much all new. Okay, well, I say pretty much all new. It's all new, okay? You've got luxury all the way throughout. I mean, they really spared no expense to make sure this property just, looked incredible. Like, the craftsmanship is great all the way throughout, and there really is kind of a layout that makes a lot of sense for the property. So that's awesome, and it really does take full advantage of the big advantages and the big appeal of the property, which is going to be the view of the lake and a sense of privacy, while also still being closer to the conveniences. So that's great. Another thing that's great about this property is it does have that lake. It does have that cabin. That little guest cabin that could be a rental there as well. It's got its own parking spot, and that's great. And this one's that one I think is about 1,000 square feet, and it's got about 2 bedrooms and 1 bath in there, and it's kind of a great little property, great little structure all to itself. And you just kind of have that as a bonus, and you can use that as a guest house, or you can use it as some kind of a rental income, maybe an Airbnb kind of a thing. The fact that it's got its own parking definitely does make it a little easier to use it in that way. All right, another obvious pro that this property has going for it is that it has a lot of space. Okay, so nearly 5,000 square feet, according to the MLS, so you can obviously move around a lot in a property that size. Believe me, it takes a little while to shoot a property that is that big. And also it does have that spacious 3-car garage, while also having that RV pad. So all those are great things. Now it doesn't have like a the stereotypical large big lake like shop, where it's like 20 feet tall, and like you can like park an RV or a semi truck in there, with the trailer and everything attached. But for most people, I'm going to say that's going to be more than enough garage space and to do whatever you want. Plus, I mean, you also have plenty of space for parking and anything else that you do want on the property. All right, last of the big pros that I can see here is that it gets plenty of sunlight. I mean, kind of to the detriment of my camera, honestly. Like, I went and bought an ND filter as soon as I was done with this shoot, just because I was like, man, you get into too many more of these houses where you just have so much sunlight coming through, and it just kind of blows out the entire image. So yeah, went and got that all taken care of there. But yes, great sunlight. And that's going to pay off in droves during the months when you just don't get a whole lot of direct sunlight, just being able to capture whatever sunlight there is. Okay, now let's go and talk about the cons real quick. The big con that I could see right off the bat here is that it was kind of close to the big lake road. Now this is kind of a thoroughfare. It's kind of a busier road here in the area. You can definitely hear a little bit of traffic noise, like when you're standing like outside the house. Once you're like inside the house or you are in the backyard, like I personally just could not really hear any road noise. I don't know, maybe that's just a me kind of a thing. I'm usually very suspicious of these thoroughfare roads and these properties, like sitting right on them, because I know it's probably a matter of time, which I'm not aware of any expansions they have going on for that road in the near future, but it's usually a matter of time until they do broaden that road out. So I'm usually pretty suspicious of that. Road noise, there's a little bit of it, but it's just not enough to make you feel like you're having your peace disturbed. Let's just put it that way. Also, if you are looking for a lake where you just want to have like enough space to take your big motorized boats out there, your jet skis, maybe you want to go water tubing and all that, I'm not sure this is going to be the lake for you. There's kind of a size issue with this one. Like, it'd be get up to speed in one direction, have to turn around and get up to speed going back in the other direction. This is what I would refer to more as like an aesthetics kind of a lake, where you're going to have the vibe there. You can go like kayaking and paddle boarding and all that good stuff out there. I don't really think this is going to be the type of lake you want to do a whole lot of motorized vehicle things on. And also, I'm not sure that's even allowed on this lake. Like, we'd have to dig a little bit deeper and take a look at the CC&Rs. All right, so there you go. I think it's a great property. It's in a solid area. It's like I said, it's got a lot going for it as far as its condition and everything that it does have to offer. Now, the one thing that I would say about this is they are asking $1,295,000 for the property. Now, I'm not going to go into I think this is on point, I think this is off or whatever. Drop your comments in the comment section down below, just based on what you can see, and I'm interested in kind of hearing what you guys think. If you're interested in the property and would like some more information, do feel free to reach out to me on my phone number. Link for that is going to be in the description section down below. Just make sure you give me some kind of a text. I've been getting a lot of spam calls lately for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's putting my phone number out there for everyone to see. So make sure you send me some kind of text message so I know you're an actual person, and we'll go from there. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.